Hey guys, welcome to your meditation for today. We're going to focus on a soft belly breathing meditation. And I've spoken a little bit before about the benefits of letting the belly be soft, right? And our culture will really kind of program to think that like a hard belly is good. We want that six-pack abs. We kind of hold a lot of tension in our belly. So it's really beneficial for so many systems in the body to just let the belly be soft, to let the breath come and go naturally, making space for it, for the diaphragm to press down into the belly. It affects your digestion, can even affect like low back pain, hips. Everything really connects to the breath and to that kind of allowance of making space for it in the belly. So we're going to focus on that today. The other thing that I love about this meditation is that it really helps you to find not only connection to your body, but all the little things that are going on with each breath and with each moment in your body. So even when it feels like you're just kind of sitting here and nothing's going on, you can start to pick up on all those subtleties. And kind of with that, I'd like to read a quote from this awesome book that I just started reading by Jon Kabat-Zinn. He is a pretty big mindfulness kind of guru guy, and I've just barely tapped into this book, but there's already so many gems, and I want to share this one with you. This is a quote from an 85-year-old from Louisville, Kentucky. Her name is Nadine Stair, and she says, "Oh, I've had my moments, and if I had to do it over again, I'd have more of them. In fact, I'd try to have nothing else. Just moments, one after another, instead of living so many years ahead of each day." And so that really resonated with me because I'm such an anticipator. I'm always kind of thinking ahead and planning ahead, and this mindfulness and yoga and meditation and all of it has really been my way of starting to understand how to connect to that present moment, and in doing so, how to just kind of enjoy life more and let go of that anxiety of always kind of needing to plan the future. And so with that, let's just get started right into our meditation. If you want to find your comfortable seat, like I always say, you're welcome to lay down, but a lot of people tend to fall asleep if you get too comfortable, so I like to kind of stay seated really upright. If you feel like this is going to get really uncomfortable over some time, feel free to move around, do what you got to do. We'll just try to keep it really slow, really mindful kind of movements as you do so. And if you're comfortable letting the eyes close, go ahead. Same thing here. If you feel like you might fall asleep with the eyes closed, let your eyelids just come about halfway closed, finding a really soft gaze, maybe coming right to the floor or to the cushion or whatever it is that's directly in front of you. And once we get settled in, let's just take a big breath in together and a big breath out. And just begin to feel your sit bones grounding down and your shoulders relaxing down your back, softening into your seat. And just beginning to bring the attention to your breath, right? Nothing fancy just yet. Just starting to notice that you are breathing. Beginning to notice where the breath moves into your body. And just beginning to find a little awareness of your body, right? How does your body feel today? What does it feel like to be in your body today? You might notice any sensations in the body, and you might immediately think, well, I'm just sitting here, right? Like, what sensations would I feel? But we kind of always have some sensations that we can pick up on. So you might notice gravity, right? We all always have gravity holding us onto our seat, the floor, the couch, whatever it is. You might notice the sensations in your chest as the muscles expand and contract as you breathe in and out. Beginning to notice all those little changing sensations with the inhale and the exhale, right? It's not just one and back, it's kind of this gradual incline and gradual decline. You might notice the sensation of your hands touching on your lap, or maybe they're folded into one another. You might notice the feeling of clothes on your skin and the air in the room. So I like to kind of refer to our senses, and maybe you've heard this before, as a toolkit that we always carry with us to bring us into the present moment, right? So using that sense of touch, that's where you might find any sensation. So anything that's touching you, the air, the fabric of your bed or your couch or a pillow, whatever it is that you're sitting with. And feeling simply the sensation of being in a body, right? I've been kind of playing with this idea lately of viewing my body as something kind of separate from myself, as in self like a capital S, but viewing the body as this really quite amazing vehicle that we get to ride around in all day. And so in this meditation we'll kind of step aside and get to see the body as it kind of performs in that sense, and feeling that idea of being in a body. Noticing any little vibrations or tingles in your body. Any feelings of hot or cold. The sensations of living in a body. This place that you live every day of your life. And noticing the sensations of the inhale and the exhale, and begin to expand that out of the chest. So notice how the rest of your body responds with the inhale, and how the rest of the body responds with the exhale. Noticing the breath as it enters in through the nostrils. Feeling any sensation as it travels down your throat. And feeling the chest expand and contract with each breath. Feeling the broad, flat muscles in your back stretch and release with each inhale and exhale. Feeling the whole body breathe in and the whole body breathe out. Noticing any sensations in your belly, filling and emptying with each breath. Bringing your awareness fully to your belly. Receiving the sensations that accompany each breath as the belly rises with the inhalation. And notice that changing flow of sensation as the belly naturally drops with the exhalation. Following the rising belly and the falling belly. Letting the belly be soft, letting the belly be spacious. Letting letting the belly receive the whole breath. When you're breathing in, note that you are breathing in. Noticing the point at which the in-breath switches and becomes the out-breath. And know that you are breathing out. Not thinking about the breath, but experiencing the whole breath here. And beginning to find the very beginning, the middle, and the end of each inhale. And then notice that little pause at the top. And beginning to find the beginning, middle, and end of each exhale. And that little pause at the bottom. Recognize the very first moment that the breath is drawn into the belly. Noticing that flow of constantly changing sensation with each breath. Letting the belly be soft. Letting the belly be receptive. Letting the belly breathe itself moment to moment. Breathing in, breathing out. Letting there be no force. And if the mind wanders, just bringing it back gently to the sensations that accompany the breath. Not trying to control the breath, but just receiving it into the belly. Noticing any other sensations that might temporarily distract you, pulling you away. Maybe a quick discomfort or an itch, or the weight of gravity. Just notice the sensations and returning awareness to the breath. Coming into the soft belly and exhaling out. Sensations will arise and dissolve moment to moment. Thinking arises uninvited. Just watching it come, watching it go, nothing to hold on to. Letting thoughts float like bubbles through the mind, floating out and dissolving into the air, allowing you to return gently to the sensations of the in-breath and the out-breath. Noticing each breath in like its own little adventure into your body, navigating the terrain, encountering different obstacles. Allowing it to travel back out. Noticing all those subtle little moments inside each breath. How the whole body breathes in and the whole body breathes out. Taking another big breath in and a big breath out. And slowly bringing your mindfulness back to the sensations of sitting in your seat, of being in the room. Slowly flickering your eyes open, bringing your sight into the mix and just giving yourself a few moments to let your eyes focus, to begin to take in the space around you. Knowing there's no rush to go anywhere. You still have a few moments to just feel in your body. Thank you so much for joining me today in this meditation. I would love to hear how it felt for you, any insights, any thoughts that you have on it. So please go ahead and share below. Thanks so much. Bye.